doing? How we 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 doing? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It's good, folks. How everybody doing on this? All right, what's up, man? What you got? I'm trying to do a lot. Who? Okay, let me set it up. You can probably set up Sunday. All right, cool. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How everybody doing? How everybody doing on this tremendous Thursday, man? Tremendous Thursday. Hey, folks, listen. Don't let nobody sell you short on your dreams. Always dream big, man. Never let nobody sell you short on your dream. Keep in mind, all of us are all rich in our own thoughts and ideal. But like I told you right now, man, this platform that I'm starting, teach me how to hustle. Listen, folks, I got people calling me left to right. I got people coming at me left to right. Teach me how to hustle. Because once again, don't let nobody steal your dream away from you. Whatever you decide that you want to do, saying right now, you know that you are a good DJ and you want to get out there and you want to get out there into the DJ field. You know what? Master that, study that, understand it, apply it, put it out there, make it happen. Don't let nobody tell you what you cannot do. Keep in mind, I can do all things through Christ with strength for me. If God be against, you know what I'm saying? If God be for me, who can be against me? Believe. If you feel you want to be a cook, okay? You want to be a chef, do whatever it takes. Go to school. Become a chef. If you feel right now is, guess what? You want to be a designer. You want to be a singer. But guess what? You want to be an actor, actress. Don't never sell yourself short on your dream. You know, everybody, look at it. Most people at my age, 91 and a half. At 91 and a half, did I ever thought that we would ever have a black president? Sit back and think about it. We had a black president of the United States. Folks, man, I don't even think Barack dreamed about being president. But yet and still with his charisma, with his attitude, with his vocabulary, that man talked his way into the White House, man. You sit back and think about it. Here it is right now is, guess what next? A woman president. Folks, anything and everything is possible. But you got to believe, man. You got to believe. First of all, I think you have to keep and maintain a positive, healthy attitude. That's huge. A positive, healthy attitude. That's what we got to do. Have a positive, healthy attitude. And believe that you can do all things, man. And that's what I'm saying. I don't care what anybody say right now. You know what? At one point in time, people tell me what I can, what I can't. People's telling me right now, guess what? You know what? You will never amount to nothing. Or as a criminal-minded individual, you ain't about nothing. You know what? Guess what? That's what they say. And you know what happened? I changed. I was able to change. I was able to get my life together once and for all. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm proud. I love me. Did I love me years ago? Nah. I couldn't stand myself. I hated myself. And keep in mind, folks, hurt people hurt other people. When you hurt, what good you gonna do to anybody else? When you hurt, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, when you hurt financially, guess what? You know what you do? You hurt other people because you don't care. You're miserable. My mother used to always say right now, misery love company. And she said right now, man, I used to hate when you call me and you was down, you were depressed, you was miserable. You wanted everybody in your company, everybody that you come in contact with, you want them to feel what you feel. Folks, that's not fair. That's not fair. If you're miserable, don't take that amongst your family. Don't take that among your wife, your kids, because I'm miserable, so I want them to be miserable. No, you should not want that. If you're going through something and you don't got the proper help, sometimes you just got to take a time out. Go put yourself, go to the room. Go to sleep. Get away from them. Go to your man cave and take a time out where, as far as right now, with whatever you're going through, you're not going to take your emotion out on them. You're not going to take your hatred out on them. You're not going to take your anger out on them. You know what? Like I say, you don't know. I doubt it, but then again, you never know. I doubt it, folks. Like I said right now is, you know what? But people have every right to feel the way they feel. You know, like I said right now, I doubt it, but then again, I never know, man. I never know. But right now, at this present time, like I try to tell people, I don't have no enemy, man. I don't have no enemy that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody. I don't want to do anything to anybody. You know, right now, at one point in time, guess what? Like I say, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no problem. Not saying if trouble or problem come my way, I won't be able to handle it. I just don't want it. You know what? Once you reach a certain stage in your life, only thing you want is peace. That's all you want. That's all I want is peace. So to me right now, when I see people out there that trying to do good, looking to do good, looking to go to the next level, you know what you're supposed to do? Inspire them, encourage them, uplift them. Yo, G, I got a question. What's your question, man? What's your question, Rich? You know, so to me right now is we got to get that hate out of our system. We got to get that hate out of our bloodline. We got to get that hate out of our mind. We got to get that hate. You know, a lot of times when you lost, you confused, or you got PTSD, guess what? You don't give a damn. How many of us had that I don't give a F attitude? And what did it get us? Anytime you have F the world, I don't care. Come on, folks. Like I said right now is, oh, what about family members who seem to have hate for your progression? You know, that's on them. That's on them. I came a long way. It wasn't easy. My turnaround wasn't easy. My change wasn't easy, but slavery had us pitted at each other, still does. But the difference right now, we have to overcome that. Slavery right now, slavery how many years ago? But yet, in still regards to what, we have to overcome that. You got to be strong enough. You have to, you know what, listen, man, I know. Despite other people still stuck. And they stuck. What you can do is try to help them get out of that. You got to try to get them out of that negativity, out of that self-doubt, out of that self-hate. But guess what? You can try everything you can possibly try to help somebody. But in order to help anybody, they got to want to help themselves. If they don't want to help themselves, they lost. I don't care what you say or what you do. If a person do not want to be better today than they was yesterday, then what can you say? Only thing you can do is try. Only thing you can do is try to pull them up. Try to help them out. Try to lend that helping hand. But guess what? They have to be receptive. If they're not receptive, we in trouble. We in trouble. So what I'm saying is this, folks, listen, man, I don't have no enemy. Like I told you right now is at one point in time, yeah, I had a bunch of enemies. And you know what? You know, to me, they knew who I was and I knew who they was. At this present time, I'm at peace, man. I'm at peace. I'm happy, I'm at peace. But Frank James Subway Killer, was he crazy or was a black man that snapped? I think he just snapped, man. I think he just snapped. With gang violence and gun violence at an all-time high in New York City, what advice would you give the youth and the OG they look up to? You know what? Hey, my man, Zach, 112, peace and blessing. The advice I would give them, man, is this, man. Stay prayed up, man. Stay away from negative. Stay away from nonsense, man. Peace and blessing. How you doing, man? Stay away from negative. Stay away from nonsense. Stay away from situation that going to put you in a situation to cause you to act off your emotion instead of intelligent. Because once again, right now is, to me, the older you get, the wiser you get, you know where to go, where not to go. You know where trouble is at. Everybody know right now where's trouble at. I'm not, Sugar Bear. Right now is right. What I do is I minister my life experience. I minister my story by inspiring people. I worry about my father-in-law side of the family. There's properly involved. May have to split my mom in their house, but they might try. You got to come back with that. It was too long. I can see that. I can feel you a preacher. You know what? The difference is right now, like I told you right now, is guess what? All of us, it's within us all. It's within us all. We got good in us. We got bad in us. but it decide what you decide to tap into. You can tap into your good side. If you tap into your good side and stay positive, you good. But right now, only thing it take is a few obstacles to take you off track. Only thing it take a few bad, mishap in your life, misfortune in your life, death, financial problem, going through a divorce, going through homeless, losing your job. Guess what? If you're not strong enough or you don't have the right people in your corner, guess what? You can go down. I feel they would try me after my folks are gone. How do I diffuse? Okay, do you believe in the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, or do you believe no one should have guns, man? It's a choice, man. It's a choice. Right now is, it's a choice, man. Need BT to do an American Gangster episode about you, bro. Drew. Hey, you know what? Like I told you right now, I got a few projects that I'm working on now, man. I'm very excited, man. You know what? Sometimes, people, we always want things to happen. Right now is for years. Like 4 years ago, I had a company talk about doing a 2-3 movie deal about my life. Per pandemic. Before the pandemic happened, I had a series they was working on. But guess what? That's what man say. That ain't what God say. So to me, guess what? If it meant to be, it will be. But sometimes you got to make your own Hollywood. You got to go out there on your own. You got to go out on your own fate, man. You got to take the bull by the horn and make it happen, man. What part of New York are you from? Original from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, but folks, listen, man. We have to stay pray up. No prayer equal no power. Less prayer equal less power. More prayer equal more power. Much prayer equal much power. In fact, big bro, thank you, man. Thank you. You know what? I sit back and think about it, and I reflect about my growth, my change. I got this from Walt Lee. Walt Lee is a gentleman that I met on my platform. Very powerful, positive individual. Something that he say, as far as us. Something that he said that was very powerful, as far as we as human being emotionally immature. Neither one, man. You know what? Like I said, I was a lost soul. I wasn't a hitman. I wasn't a gangster. I was a lost soul. Walt Lee speak about being, emotionally immature. And you know what? That's something deep. A lot of us are emotionally immature. A lot of us are emotionally immature. A lot of us still act like kids. To me, I'm 91 and a half years old. And sometimes I can still be oversensitive. Sometimes my skin's still not thick enough. Sometimes I have to reflect back to grade school when they used to have that saying, sticks and stone may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. I got to go back to that. You know what? I'm rubber, you glue. Whatever you say to me, bounce off of me, stick onto you. Sometimes we have to go back to the basic principle. I don't care how old you get, because guess what? It made sense back then, so it really should make sense now. So to me, I don't care if somebody call you out your name or, tell you certain things that you don't like. Man, you got to act like you don't even hear it. You got to let that woof. You can't pay that to mind, because if you react off of every bad, negative comment, disrespect come your way, you're going to be in a world of trouble, be. To control your temper and emotions, true strength, man, you don't have no choice, man. You don't have no choice. Every time I allow my emotion to supersede my intellect, I lost. And sometimes you got to get into the position where you sick and tired of losing. I am a professional sore loser. I don't like to lose at nothing. But yet and still, these are things that you have to keep in mind. You have to get to somewhere that I don't want to lose no more. So right now is, I don't care what the situation, even being in a relationship. Sometimes when you right, you got to be wrong to keep your partner happy. I don't think you heard me. Sometimes deep in your heart, in your mind, your spirit, you are right. You are 1,000% right. But sometimes you got to keep that and understand right now, you know what? It's not even worth it. It's not even worth the argument that we about to get into. It's not even worth me sleeping on the couch. It's not even worth me and her going at it. So you know what we have to do is we have to learn how to swallow being right. You know what? Hey, if you're going to keep the peace, sometimes you have to bow out gracefully. Sometimes you have to be humble and meek. Sometimes you have to tell people they're right when they're wrong. What's wrong with that? I don't care. Senior guys, I don't hang out no more. But saying you out and about, you at happy hour. You at happy hour. Happy hours is what? A bar, a club. You out there socializing, beautiful people, everybody having a good time after work. Saying if you bumping somebody, or somebody should bump into you. Okay? To me, honestly, the best thing, excuse me, my bad. But see, to me, I take it a step further. Saying if you bumping somebody, they waste their drink. Okay? What's wrong with my man, my bad? What was you drinking? Hey, hold up, come on. You go take them back to the bar and you buy them what they was drinking. I fear they don't have same understanding. I travel out the country, seen the world, but they still just in the hood, never just left, but they small time tough. Hey, like I told you right now, because they feel they got something to prove. They feel they got something to prove. But saying right now, you go to that bar, take that person back to the bar, what you drinking? Hey, what bartender, let me get this, let me get that, let me get double. Bingo, let them go on their merry way. Because it be a situation right now, you bumping somebody. Okay, you just say you're bad. Now, they don't got no drinks. Saying they was trying to impress this young lady or the woman of their dream. The woman, they think, you know what, guess what? That might be their Beyonce. So automatically, they broke. They just spent their last money on that drink. But it's wasted. You know, they trying to make a great first impression. But automatically, if they go back to that table with nothing to drink, guess what? They embarrassed. So you know what? Here it is to me. By you stopping and buying that person drinks, you know what I'm saying? For the drink that got wasted, guess what? You might have spared or saved your life indirectly. Because that individual right now, if you don't say the right thing, he might snap. And if he snapped, then guess what? A knife come out, a gun come out, stab you, shot you over some BS. It's about being a gentleman. Hey, Muhammad, what's up, my brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for joining me, man. But the difference right now, folks, listen, man. We as human beings are emotionally immature. We develop the wrong thing. We develop minor things. Love the wisdom, man. Be dropping, my brother. Hey, like I say, man, listen, man. My name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. Like I told you, I got a lot of different things coming up. Like now, hit that like button, subscribe, donate to the BGG movement. Because once again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get, and if it's God will be done. I'm gonna let you trick me out of the street. Nah, you can't let nobody trick you out of the street. Hey, LaShawn Bennett, you asked me for a piece. I just finished that piece. I'll probably drop it tonight or tomorrow in regards to that Grand Rapids situation. Many men have lost their life over simple disrespect in the street or club. We got to be better. You're right, Ruderback. But like I said right now, folks, listen, man. Sit back and think about it. Like I told you, that man that you bump into and he wastes that drink, that he had that drink to take back to that young lady trying to impress her because that's like his Beyonce, guess what? If you don't be humble and think about it and buy him a drink, the next thing you know, you in the hospital, you in the emergency room, you in the mall. Over what? You know, over what? A lot of times people don't think. So what you have to do is like driving. When you out and about in clubs and different environment, sometimes you have to think like them. You have to think for them. It's like driving. You know, being aware of your surrounding, watching, moving, watching. Because if you don't move, this woman is not paying no mind. She over there driving, but she trying to floss. She over there driving, and she trying to put on her makeup. She over there driving, she eating her oatmeal. She over there driving, and a cup of hot coffee land in her lap. Now she coming over to you. So the difference is right now is you have to be aware. Bob, weed. Get out the way. Pay attention. See stuff happening like you playing chess. See these moves happening before they actually happen. Being aware of everything at all times. That's how you survive. That's how we survive, man. And that's it. How do we get back to the basic, man? How do we start helping each other, uplifting each other, opposed to being that crab in the barrel? You know what? My brother and sister's trying to get up. So here it is. I'm not going to help them up. I'm not going to let them get out of that barrel. I'm going to get me a hammer, a Coney Island hammer, and crush them over the head. Boom. Get back in that barrel. Man, how backward is that, man? How backward is we going against each other over what? Why we are our own worst enemy? You know why we are our own worst enemy? Because right now, for the most part, PTSD, for the most part, our social, economic situation that we grew up in. But right now, folks, it's never too late to change. Like I say, I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing. And I'm tired of my people losing. How do we come together as a whole? How do I get people to become part of the BGG movement? How? How? Like I said right now, I'm near 59,000 subscribers. I am not tech savvy. Glaze, people who make bad choices like that, we call it crash out now. My uncle told me in the 80s, y'all call it dumbing out. We call it dumbing out. We call it picking up the brick thrown at the prison wall. Nice shirt, thank you. Crazy Wild Fresh News, thank you, thank you. We call it picking out. We call it picking up the brick thrown at the prison wall for absolutely nothing. Come on, that's what we call it. We call it throwing our life away. Why do we throw our life away? You know why? Because we don't care. We got to have a reason to care, man. We got to start getting back to the basic principle. Care. 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 Tell people. Tell your kids. Tell your wife. Tell your husband. Tell your brother. Tell your sister. Tell your mother. Tell your father. Tell your grandparent. Tell your auntie. Tell the people that's in your life, your friends, I love you. And mean it. Be sincere in your approach. We don't do that enough. We do not do that enough, man. A lot of times we sit back and we think about different things or whatever. My life is so awful. I hate my life. I don't like my life. I got it bad. You got it bad? How the heck do you think you got it bad? You got it bad because you already put it up here that I got it bad. You don't got it bad. As long as you wake up each and every morning and you open up those big eyes and you got breath in your lungs, you don't have it bad. You got another opportunity to make it. You got another opportunity to get out of that bed and say, you know what? I'm going to have my best day ever. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to go out there right now and do what I'm destined to do. We have to find what is our true purpose for being here, being alive. What is our true purpose? Why am I here? I sit back and think about that all the time. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Right now, I think my purpose is, guess what? Out of everything that I've been through, out of everything that I survived, I feel my purpose is how do I share my life experience? How do I share my way of thinking? How do I break it down to people like, 2 years old, so everybody can have a complete understanding? That's the difference. That's what we have to do. How do we get back? How do we give back? How do we treat people with love, respect, and human compassion? You know what? It's easy to walk around like we suck on a bag of linen. I got our face all screwed up all the time, looking at I can't stand her or I can't stand him. Michael Holmes, Glaze, remember Village Hut on Linden Boulevard. Yes, I do remember the Village Hut on Linden Boulevard, man. You know what? Listen, folks, what I'm looking for, honestly speaking, I'm looking for a team. I'm looking for some powerful people to join my team, the BGG movement, man. The _9th, the _power. Peace and blessing to you, my brother. Hey, look, right now, like I told you, I'm telling people now, I'm accepting donation. Hello, Mr. Gibb. Glad to hear your voice today. And hey, look, I'm here, man. I'm here. Like I tell you right now, I'm accepting donation. I'm looking to take this platform to the next level. You know what? I'm not waiting for a large corporation to come along and say, oh, man, BGG, Brian Glaze Gibbs, we want to do a podcast. BGG, we want to do this, we want to do this. You know what? Because once again, when you got large corporation coming in, guess what? They want all the control. You don't have no creative control. The difference is how do you maintain, you keep creative control on your own. That's what life is all about, folks. Keeping creative control, man. Hey, listen, I drop a few pieces out. I just dropped a piece out earlier at 3 o'clock in regards to a situation that happened with me and Walter King Tut Johnson. Even right now, people don't understand. Here it is. I went to trial for that case. Tut, right now, for some reason, the case never happened. We was arrested, charged. We was arrested and charged, and they gave us a case. that never happened. It was made up. I went to trial. I didn't have nothing to lose because they were trying to tie me to a homicide. Tut was just, honestly speaking, at the wrong place at the wrong time. They didn't want Tut, but being that Tut was with me, they utilized him. And guess what happened? Tut wound up getting, I ain't going to front, your name was ringing bell, okay, back in the day. Hey, Tut right now is wound up pleading guilty to something that he didn't do, and it's part of the 3 strike that he got right now, man. Horse, dog, pig, Miami, slouch, okay. Hey, but what I'm trying to say right now, folks, listen, man, be aware of the company that you keep, because once again, by people, certain individuals that was around me during a certain time in my life, yeah, they got caught out there, man. I got one guy that was with me. He lost 8 years out of his life that he cannot get back. Good kid. He was a good kid. He was working. We living in Cyprus. I went to school with Tarrant, Tut little brother. Okay, so you know, man. Rest in peace to Tarrant, man. Rest in peace to Tarrant. I had this young man. He was with me. We living in Cyprus. I'm hustling in the street. This guy got an opportunity through a family member. And through that family member, he was able to get a job in Terrytown, New York at General Motors. He was able to get him a good job in Terrytown, New York. You know what I'm saying? General Motors next to Sing Sing, the prison. But what he did was, on his days off, he had odd days off. He didn't have the weekends off because he was new. So right now, on his days off, like a Tuesday, Wednesday, he come back to Cyprus. He come back to Cyprus, and guess what he doing? He hanging out with me. He hanging out with me. And by him hanging out with me, I caught a body, and he was with me. He didn't know I was going to do the body because I didn't even know I was going to do it. But yet and still, that man lost 8 years out of his life for being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Even Tut, by people wanting me, they lie on me to take me to trial on some other serious charge. Tut just was there with me because he was my friend and we hung out a lot. So yet and still, he wound up pleading guilty to something that he did not do, to a crime that never even happened. Folks, that's why you have to be aware of the people that surround you. You have to understand who they are, what they are. And folks, it's as simple as this, man. Even these days in time, saying right now, man, you got a friend or you got an associate. They're like, oh, man, listen, man, let's get together. We all going to hang out, man. Okay, you in the car with somebody else and your friend or your associate. And then you say, oh, man, listen, man, guess what? Don't worry about we hanging out and everything is on me. You know what? Let's stop. You know what I'm saying? I got to pick up some money for the bank. He stopped. Call himself picking up money for the bank. Okay, right now, bingo, you don't care. Right now, he go inside the bank. He come out the bank. Y'all drive off. Within a 4-block radius, all of a sudden you got cop cars surrounding y'all. Surrounding y'all. Everybody, get up, get your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, get out the car, get out the car. And right now, y'all didn't know when that guy said he was going to the bank, and them saying to get some money, y'all didn't know that he went in and stuck the bank up. But yet and still, being that you with that person, you are guilty. You are guilty. You are guilty. You didn't know, you didn't have the slightest idea what this dude was gonna do. Only then he say, listen, man, we're gonna have a night out in town. I got y'all. I'ma treat y'all. But what this idiot do? He didn't tell y'all that, yo, I'm going to this bank, I'm gonna pass a note. Glaze, how about Dragon Pig? I know you know them, brother. Yeah, I know them, man. I know them. Shout out to them. Rest in peace to Pig. Roy, what's up, man? Peace to you, man. Peace to you. Peace to you, man. Hey, folks, listen. Like I said right now, is check out the latest content that I dropped. You know what? I'm getting back into yoga. Yoga. Imagine, you know, me, 91 and a half years old, Brian Glaze Gibbs, doing yoga. And you know what? Like I say, folks, listen, you got to find ways to remove that stress. You got to find ways to remove all that negative energy out of your life. You got to find ways. And to me right now, from my understanding, yoga is one of them, man. Being at peace, man. Being at peace, man. Being at peace. Peace is priceless, man. Staying away from negative people, man. And that's the difference. And like I told you right now, folks come on, they ask me, well, how do you keep going, man? How do you keep going? You know why I keep going, man? Because I got a purpose, man. The 3 most important days in our life is, number 1, the day that we're born. The day that we figure out why. And our last day, our legacy. What do we want to be remembered for? Like I told you, I was lost. I was a sick individual. But it's only because of the grace of God. Guess what? How many chances I was given, man? Dr. Glaze, how do you stay healthy every day, man? You know what? It's a mind. It's a state of mind, man. I have my ups and downs. I have my ups and downs. I've been following you since day one. You got to start writing script and movies. You had a lot of scenery in your head, man. Kavina Harris, thank you, thank you. But hey, listen, hey, we're way ahead of the game, man. We're way ahead of the game, man. I got a lot of things in the work, and you know what? If God will be done, man. I got a lot of things in the work, and if it's God will be done, man. Hey, listen, folks. Anybody that's out there, like I said right now, if you can donate to my platform, the BGG movement, like I said right now, all the descriptions in my box. Like I said right now, I don't care. You know, whatever you can donate, whatever, you know, because what I'm trying to do is get better equipment. Right now, I want to travel more. I want to interview Howard Pappy Mason this year. I want to go visit Howard Pappy Mason and try to visit him or basically right now have a conversation that I can come back and talk about or whatever, show photos. Because once again, man, folks, listen, these guys locked down forever in a day, never getting out. And you know what happened? Only thing they got is a reputation. They don't got nothing else. People forgot about them. They still talk about them, but how many people actually go see them? How many people actually send them anything? How many people actually do? No, write them, send them pictures. That would be a great for the culture. But that's what this is all about, man. That's what this is all about, man. That's what this is all about, man. You know, and like I say right now, at the end of the day, what we have to do is get back to the basic. Hit the like button. You know what? That's funny, man. Because once again, like I got 47 people on here, only 23 people like it. I got 47 people, only 23 people like it. Folks, listen, why so hard? Like I told you, hit the subscribe. I heard from my understanding that you cannot subscribe from your cell phone, but you can subscribe from your computer or you watching from your TV. Folks, like I told you right now, I got 51 people, only 29 like. What is it? You know, is it my past that people don't like? Lisa, how you doing? What is it? I don't know. Because I'm not yelling, screaming, cursing, being disrespectful. Chuck, how you doing, man? You should start something for prisoner after we help you reach your goal. And you know what? That's the point about it. At one point in time, right now, people don't understand my history or whatever. Years ago, when I was out, guess what I used to do? I used to go visit people. Whether it's on Rikers Island, whether they upstate. I used to go visit people, 6 strong. You can subscribe from the cell phone too, Glaze. See, I didn't know that, man. But the difference is right now, like I say, some of my pieces got 320,000 views, but I got less than 59,000 subscribers. So right now it's like, what is it about, like what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong? I'm up for suggestions because I don't know. This YouTube, IG, social media, you know, working phone, working a camera, tripod, all that stuff is new to me, man. I am clueless when it comes to that. It must be an algorithm or something. And it could be. See, even algorithm. See, even right now, I don't know. And that's what I'm trying to get back. It might be the title, okay? Sure, with stick. I just peep up your story. You're lucky to be here. You're lucky, different crew on your element. Hello, brother. I'm proud of you. You stay. Okay, Lisa, thank you. What's goody, Glaze? You look good for 91, big brother. Keep up the good work. Nah, man, I'm 91 and a half, man. 91 and a half. I'm 91 and a half. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. You ask me, nobody has more street cred and lesson about the street than Glaze. You know what? Like I say, a lot of people do, man. A lot of people do. And like I said right now, folks, I admit I was a sick, lost individual, and I count my blessing, man. You just have to keep doing it. Drop your video at a certain time. I got to learn how to do that. I grew up in Albany Project, but currently reside in Florida. I heard about your story from OG that live in Crown Heights, but I respect you, brother. Hey, thank you, Chuck Miller. I think YouTube hate on real content and pump up crazy dumb stuff. Adam B., you might be right, because once again, I try to stay away from that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, you know, but what I try to do is I try to stay away from profanity. I try to stay away from negativity. My objective is right now is this is my platform. Going to a platform like Tasha K and have a transparent interview. She's had 1 million subs. I wish I could get on. I would go on Tasha K. I would. What's good? Brandon Recovery TV. Yep. Hey, if you can set it up, if anybody can set it up for me to go on Tasha K on Wine, let me know. I heard about the cab driver that drove away from you being shot. Hey, yo, man, that was some deep stuff, man. That was some deep stuff, man. Hey, look. But guess what? That cab driver say later, for I'm 50 years old, used to hang around Fort Greene, Cumberland Walk, and those was the day. How many times have you got shot? You know what? I got shot at plenty of times, never got shot. Go into YouTube Analytics, and they would tell you the best time to drop video. Also, Google would tell you Okay, her skin beautiful. Okay, whoever you talking about, I don't know who you talking about or whatever. Hey, but like I say right now, are you sending an email to Tasha K? Lisa Wilson. If you send a letter to Tasha K, and Tasha K, you know what I'm saying, right now, bring me onto a platform, I will give you a signed copy. I will give you a signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book. I will give you a signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book. Folks, listen, anybody that's interested in getting your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, email me at Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com to place your order. Also, right now, anybody that order their Beyond Lucky book, I will send you Straight from the Street Volume 1 or Straight from the Street Volume 2 audiobook. And that's the difference. Hey, but like I say right now, I'm supposed to be coming back at 8 o'clock doing a live with the twins, the Twin Tower. These guys are the late DJ K. Slade brother. They are the late, I'm talking about, they got 6'9". And right now is, if you watch these guys, they are celebrity in their own right. They are celebrity. Diva, the boss, Let's Talk TV. How you doing? Hit the notification button, folks. Hey, these guys are 6'9". They are celebrity in their own right. You see these guys with picture with Oprah Winfrey, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Alpo, you know what I'm saying? You name it, Miss T. A little bit of everybody, man. And what I'm saying right now is, even a brother used to say, man, these guys, how they get that close up on them. They was featured on Ice-T and Coco when Ice-T and Coco had a little show. You know, 6'9" rappers. I'm talking about good brothers, powerful energy. And like I try to tell you right now, man, like I say, people don't understand. Like, everybody are blessed and gifted in their own ways, man. Hey, Special K. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, that's their brother. Special K, how you doing? Yeah, that's their brother. I'm talking about these brothers. He made a piece about them. He talked about them. He talked about them. He said they should be paparazzi because the ability they have to get up and close. Jay Freeman, what's up, man? How you doing? Jay Free from New Haven, what's up, man? Haven't heard from you in a while, man. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hey, but like I tell you right now, join me tonight at 8 o'clock, and I will be going live with the Twin Tower. Those guys right now paying tribute to their late brother. Ladies, maybe interview with some old school rapper that are hard. Hey, man, some of these old school rappers, for some reason, man, they're afraid of me, man. I got like a business partner, try to get a few people, and they're like, what's your email? I'm going to CC you in the email. My email is Brian, my first name, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Once again, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, my birthday, 1201 at yahoo.com. I think Sammy the most talented. Ain't no one can't play. He can be in a movie 2 minutes in a row. Yeah, hey. Do you know Cool G Rap or Eric B, Rakim? Nah, just Ice. No, I don't. 10-4. Hey, but like I say, folks, listen, I'm about to wrap this up at the 40-minute mark. It's 38:40. I'm about to wrap this up in another 1 minute and 20 seconds. Hey, but like I said right now, listen, I dropped several pieces. I dropped a piece about me and Tut, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of live. I got a live of me trying to do yoga. I got to learn how to do that. You and Unique make all they need to do a show together, you know? Yeah, we'll see. Nobody know what the future holds, but I got a lot of different things got coming up. Folks, only that I'm asking for support. Donation would be helpful. Like I said right now, whatever y'all can do, copy and paste, share. No comment. No, Sugar Bear, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know nothing about him. No, I don't. No, I don't know. I don't know him either. I just see some of the things that they put up. They know a lot of people. We know a lot of the same people. Yes, that's the same Tut. That's the same Tut. Glaze, do a Bible study, brother. You know, hey, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Do a Bible study. Hey, listen, folks. Thank y'all. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Hit the like button. Share. Anybody that you know is suffering from high sugar, which is diabetes, high cholesterol, you know what I'm saying, high blood pressure, right now is we're promoting Panoxol. Right now, I got the company based right now giving out a free bottle of Panoxol. So if you know of anybody that's suffering from high sugar, thank you for the donation. Special K, I should have knew it was you, baby girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey, you know what? Did I ever send you a book? Did I ever send you a signed copy? No? I appreciate the donation. Hey, folks, listen, like I told you right now, what I'm trying to do is right now is get a real one deserved that 100K. Hey, what I'm trying to do is right now, like, get better at what I'm doing, building a team. Hopefully right now, I think I got something lined up to get me that team that I'm looking for. Hey, John Washington from Rockford, Illinois. Hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hey, folks, listen. Peace, love, and prosperity. Y'all have yourself a tremendous Thursday. Hey, join me 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be going live with the Twin Tower. They be paying tribute to their late brother, their older brother, DJ K. Slay. May his soul rest in peace and spirit be lifted. One love.